Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Yakima SkyBox NX16 and we're going to see how it fits on the top of our 2005 Lexus GX 470. Now the GX is a pretty large vehicle, pretty tall up off the ground, especially if you choose to put some larger tires on it. So a roof box will be adding some height to the vehicle, but it will also expand your storage space. A lot of people like to build this out into a camping rig where you can take it off-road, get to some more remote locations, and especially if you're tent camping, you can keep a lot of those supplies up on the roof where they're out of the way and keep your essential stuff in the back where it's a bit more accessible. But let's check it out. With this box, you're going to be getting 16 cubic feet of storage space, and this nano-texture finish is what they call it. It's more of a matte finish compared to other boxes which might be a bit more glossy. But if you're taking your Lexus out on some rougher terrain, or you just want the box to be a bit more durable, a matte finish is definitely the way to go, as opposed to glossy, because little scratches and scuffs aren't going to show themselves near as much. And I do think it matches the aesthetic and the shape of the Lexus pretty well here. It's clamping onto our factory bars for a pretty strong fit here, and to access the inside, it can be done from either the passenger or the driver's side. Just turn that key to the unlock position and throw that handle to open it up from whichever side's more accessible, and you can get to all your stuff on the inside. You'll get a really good amount of space on the inside, not to mention the shape of the box lends itself really well to things like duffel bags and camping supplies, at the nose and the rear being a little bit wider, not as tapered, so you get more storage space up there than you might with some other more low profile boxes. What is really low profile though are the clamps, so these don't stick up very far at all, and you get plenty of adjustment with these tracks to slide the clamps back and forth so you can get the perfect fit on your roof. Once you've selected that fit, you can use the included tool to tighten those clamps down and utilize the included torque device on that tool to let you know when it's fully tightened down. So there's really no guesswork there. Not to mention, on those clamps there's going to be some small slots where you can feed straps through and secure down your cargo, so if you are taking it on some rougher terrain and you want your stuff to stay put, that'll help. As we close it down, take note of that handle where there's some red markings. And once I latch it, that handle kind of pops right back up. We can still see a little bit of red, but when I turn the key to the locked position, no more red is visible, letting us know that it's locked, but I always like to just go back through and check, make sure that all the latch is engaged. Because the back door opens up to the side instead of lifting like a traditional lift gate, you don't really have to worry about any clearance issues with the box up top. You can push it as far to the rear as you want, and you're not going to get bumped into it, and you're not going to be sacrificing any function of your vehicle either. But when it comes down to it, I think the Yakima SkyBox is a pretty solid roof box, and it does fit well on our GX 470 here. The one thing I will say is, depending on how you're using it, it might not be the best fit for you. If you do plan on taking your GX 470 off on some trails, going camping with it, you might find that a basket is the better option for you, especially if you plan on leaving that on your roof full time. A lot of people like boxes or baskets for the aesthetics, and especially if you're building your vehicle out to be a camping rig, you're probably just going to leave that on full time. And when it's not in use, a basket will be a lot more low profile, and in my opinion, offer some nicer aesthetics that maybe match the look of our particular GX 470 a bit better. But if you find that you're using yours mostly for maybe some family road trips, or you don't mind taking it off between uses, then I think a box could be a great way to carry your stuff, because it does keep it closed up and protected from the elements a lot better, and you don't have to worry about tying things down as particularly since it is enclosed. But that'll do it for our look at the Yakima SkyBox NX16 roof box on top of our 2005 Lexus GX 470. Thanks for watching.